We are just inside the Beltway, about 10 miles east of the Capitol Dome as we come to you from FedEx Field here in Landover. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Washington Redskins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
Mike, Mike's 5-4. Hey, pick your game up. Hey, alert 14, find it.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Good job.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got a man, it's Brown. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Well, throw on first down with Wilson. His throw incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down.
Check. Watch the safety creep. Check 9. Alert.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
Ready. 15 on it. Hey, alert 33. Shoot up.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that first down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Let's go one more. He's checking. Crash. Hatchet. My God.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away, because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check. Lucky. Joker. Alert 3.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Get in the weight room. Safe. Pistol. Check safety. Watch twist.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington 1st down.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run-blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
He's going. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one good for 37 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Shift. Hey, switch gears.
49, check 49.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Yeah, he's got it. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Andy Isabella, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's now a 7-2 ball game.
Makes the score Redskins 7, Eagles 2.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it to the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Hey, alert. Come on, D.
They go play action now. Wilson. This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. Check 52.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
51's Mike. Mike's 51.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield. And that is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A very well-executed play. It goes for 29 yards.
Point it right.
Be dead. Kill. Shift. Watch the shift.
They'll run on 1st down. Cohen. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 39. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Tighten up.
Check nickel.
Check 99. Check.
Now a shotgun handoff to Cohen. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
I got you. Run.
Right here, guys. Fight 51.
Hey, orbit. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. I got you.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
36.
Check 15.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Regular. Slam.
Kill.
Big time.
On 1st down, it's Cohen. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory.
That's it.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, let's go.
Throwing, Mayfield. That ball complete to Isabella. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first.
And a Washington Redskins first down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Let's go, let's go.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They're coming. It's run, fellas, it's run.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Andy Isabella with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Extra point safely through, and the lead is up to 5.
Redskins 14, Eagles 9.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson, throw left side complete. It's Wilson. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
We own them. We own them.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Bang, 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 bang.
Run it.
On 3rd down, Wilson. He gets it to Brown, complete. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
21, check Mike 21. Here we go. Hey, check Mike.
14.
21, check Mike 21. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Zoom. Switch.
Tempo.
Now Wilson on first down. It's caught by Jackson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Again, Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete on the throwaway.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
36 power.
Wilson will throw again. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. On now is Mason Crosby, who's hit from as far as 58 in his career. So this will be spotted on the midfield. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and it's a foot race. The 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
We talk about it a lot. One of the dangers of the long field goal, you got to kind of hit it low and drive it. That makes it susceptible to a block here. Not only do they block it, they return it.
And how about how well they did on the return where they didn't create a penalty? Oftentimes in that type of a scrambling situation, someone will clip, someone will block below the waist, right? You name it. In this case, though, that didn't happen. They formed it up, and he took it all the way back for a touchdown.
The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
180. 51's the mic. Hey, alert 33. Check it.
On second down, it's Cohen, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play.
And look at this. It's a fake. Slips past him.
Where'd he go?
A big breakdown defensively there on the fake punt. Turns into a huge play and a 1st down. So they snap it straight to the up man. What's his responsibility? Normally, obviously, just to protect, but he's got to be a guy that can be pretty agile too, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, because you're talking about a guy, even in protection, he may have to slide up and down the line of scrimmage to pick up someone who comes through trying to block a punt. So you know he's got that ability to move, but oftentimes it's usually a running back, a fullback, someone who's used to having the ball in their hands, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
180. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Switch. Check. Tight dog.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They go play action. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Every day, any day. 95.
Play action. Now Wilson. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Brown. Wilson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Flushed out right. Gonna look deep for Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 24-yard line. To throw is Wilson, eluding the pressure right. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Aaron Jones, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that will get him one closer. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now they'll run it with Cohen. And an alley to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
SOS.
A give to Cohen. He heads right. And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Check 13. Check 13. Check 43. Check 43.
On 2nd down now. It's Cohen. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Point it right.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Alert!
Now Mayfield on 4th down. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A Redskin first down. The pickup 15 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Regular. Rush in. Pistol.
First down, Mayfield. He's got his big tight end, Fant. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
The Redskins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. Mayfield now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Mayfield now. And he completes it to Cohen. He showed off the athletic juke, but it didn't buy him a whole lot of real estate. Give him 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
And his kick is indeed good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. And from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Now it's Wilson. Buying time to his left. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Hey, watch the leg.
To the outside, this is complete to Jackson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Back to throw. Escaping the pressure right. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. He'll hit Jackson, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, his second touchdown of the afternoon, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the fourth quarter. He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he's got some space here. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. This is Cohen, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Let's get it together.
Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. He's going to let it fly. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Intended for Deshaun Jackson. Incomplete. Jabril Pepper is on the coverage.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. Check.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position.
Watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft. Go. Let's run.
And he cuts it back right, and he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So we had action to the very end of this one, the score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end, and you know some coaches preach that and tell their teams that's what I want all the time, and they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for the Redskins, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.